Why do you think in our society it is not viewed as dangerously as it should be? Because I can't help but think of the opiate epidemic, and really what happened is people didn't realize this is a heroin-like substance that we're prescribing. People are starting to take it. Quite frankly, these are amphetamine-like substances. You think of other stimulants that are abused, methamphetamine, cocaine. No parent's gonna say, hey kids, before you go to school today, here's a little bump of cocaine so you can get better grades. But it doesn't seem that there's a connection between the abuse of these stimulants with drugs, and that's what they are. And maybe today we're starting to change that. Maybe this discussion starts to change that. Is that?
I certainly hope so. And I think parents, and listen, Trav, I've had parents come into my office and go, Doc, my kid needs a stimulant. Before I even see the child, right? So there's part of that culture too,
and
of this
it's a
quick
hard sell
fix.
to talk them out of it.
Exactly. You have to say,
they
whoa,
come
right?
into your office
I'm sure
expecting to get.
I'm going to blow some balloons here. I think no parent wants their kid on medication. Okay?
I've had plenty. I've had plenty.
I think no parent wants their kid on medications, but many, many parents seek a quick fix.
Well,
right?
no,
They
I disagree
really
with
are
that too.
kind of-
When there's no other alternative offered to them, when they don't have access to good family therapy, or there's no access to good special education, and the doctor under pressure financially can only offer them one alternative, which is medication, the parents will take it. That's the problem. There aren't other things. And the other thing I have to say is this stuff used in children. I can't believe I'm defending medication here because I think it's way overused. But used in children, it can be used safely. Whether it makes a long-term difference or not, that's another issue. But I don't want to scare the audience into thinking they're putting their kids automatically on a drug that's getting them addicted.
But I want to say something.
Because that hasn't been the case.
I think it's important that our viewers and parents and the school systems and the country as a whole needs to know that we need more resources.
Absolutely.
We need more resources. And before a child gets put on a drug, on a substance, a stimulant that's potentially dangerous, schools need to be aware of what resources are available, what sort of accommodations can be made before we go to this level. Listen, Doc, not only have I had parents say, look, I think my child needs a stimulant because I just can't handle them anymore, but I've had guidance counselors call me. I've had school nurses call me. I've had teachers call me and say, Doc, they need a stimulant. And I'm saying, wait, whoa, hold on a second. So I do see that.
Well, because you're able to, and if you look at just the map of specialists across this country, let's speak about the reality. Look, in an ideal world, we would love to have more child and adolescent psychiatrists available, but they're not.
Here's the problem with exactly what we see. Doctors are overworked. They're seeing a family for 5 to 10 minutes. The parents believe everything the doctor says. The parents are not doing the homework on what Adderall is, what's a stimulant. They're just trusting the doctor. The doctor's seeing 30 patients a day. They're in and out, but there's very minimal behavioral health care for adolescents, for therapy, for underlying mental health issues. The resources aren't there. Schools, we speak in, one school in the past 3 years has had a full-time mental health and substance abuse counselor on staff. That's it, nationwide. Guidance counselors are seeing 500, 1,000 students. They're overwhelmed. They're not counselors. They're not clinical. They don't know what to do. And unfortunately, a lot of parents are blind. Not my child. We're a good family. We go to church on Sunday. You know, they're not educated.
I would actually jump in and say there are a lot of parents out there almost encouraging their kids to take these stimulants. And that's what scares me is I've heard, and even in very personal circumstances, we were talking about experiences in your family where there's so much pressure. And in a lot of schools now, you see school counselors who are not trained saying, your child needs to be on this. I'm almost convinced. And then the culture is, if you're not on it, you're an underachiever.